The rise of superbugs. Understanding antibiotic resistance. Antibiotics are a cornerstone of modern medicine. They are drugs that kill bacteria or stop them from growing. This ability to combat bacterial infections has saved countless lives. However, the overuse and misuse of antibiotics have led to a growing problem: antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance occurs when bacteria evolve to survive exposure to these drugs. This evolution happens through natural selection. When antibiotics are used, susceptible bacteria are killed off. However, any bacteria that possess mutations conferring resistance will survive. These resistant bacteria can then multiply and spread, passing on their resistance genes to other bacteria. This creates superbugs that are difficult or even impossible to treat with existing antibiotics. The rise of antibiotic resistance is a major threat to global health. It has the potential to render many current medical practices ineffective, pushing us closer to a post-antibiotic era. Antibiotics are not just used to treat sick humans. They are also widely used in animal agriculture. In fact, the majority of antibiotics used globally are given to livestock and poultry. There are two main ways antibiotics are used in farm animals. The first is therapeutic use, which involves treating sick animals with antibiotics to cure bacterial infections. The second, and more concerning use, is non-therapeutic. Non-therapeutic use includes giving low doses of antibiotics to healthy animals for growth promotion and disease prevention. This practice is driven by economic factors, as it can increase the weight of animals and reduce production losses from disease. However, the routine use of antibiotics for non-therapeutic purposes is a major driver of antibiotic resistance. The constant low-dose exposure creates a perfect environment for the selection and spread of resistant bacteria. Antibiotic-resistant bacteria in animals can spread to humans through various pathways. Direct contact with animals, consumption of contaminated food products, and environmental contamination are all potential routes of transmission. For example, farm workers who are in close contact with livestock are at a higher risk of carrying resistant bacteria. Similarly, consuming meat or poultry contaminated with resistant bacteria can lead to human infections. Once resistant bacteria enter the human population, they can spread further through person-to-person contact, just like any other infectious agent. This interconnectedness between human and animal health underscores the importance of addressing antibiotic resistance in all sectors. The consequences of antibiotic-resistant infections are significant. They can lead to longer hospital stays, higher medical costs, and increased mortality rates. In some cases, infections that were once easily treatable with antibiotics can become deadly. Addressing the global threat of antibiotic resistance requires a multifaceted approach involving governments, healthcare providers, farmers, and the public. Key strategies include reducing antibiotic use in agriculture. This is crucial to limiting the selection and spread of resistant bacteria. Banning the use of antibiotics for growth promotion and restricting their use for disease prevention are essential steps. Improving farm management practices. Implementing biosecurity measures on farms can help prevent the introduction and spread of diseases, reducing the need for antibiotics. Developing new antibiotics. Investing in research and development of new antibiotics is crucial to stay ahead of evolving resistance. Raising public awareness. Educating the public about antibiotic resistance and the importance of responsible antibiotic use is vital to change behaviors. Strengthening surveillance systems. Tracking antibiotic use and resistance patterns in both humans and animals is essential for monitoring the effectiveness of interventions. The fight against antibiotic resistance is a race against time. We must act now to preserve the efficacy of these life-saving drugs for current and future generations.